So, tell me a little bit of why you decided to enlist in the military.
I was kind of always passionate about the military. Like when I was a little kid growing up, I would always watch military movies, so it was always in my head. And then I came to UB, did 2 semesters here, and the day I got my grades, the recruiter just happened to call me, and it was just right timing, and so I was like, yeah, school's not for me. I'm joining the military, straightened myself out, and then I came back, so.
What's some of your favorite hobbies that you get to do now?
It's probably a toss-up between ice hockey and surfing. I just passion for surfing and play ice hockey probably 2-3 times a week.
We're in Buffalo. How do you surf?
All right, so popular misconception is you can't surf a lake, and so we surf the Great Lakes. Specifically here in Buffalo, we surf on the Canadian side of Lake Erie. Place Pleasant Beach. It's this beach spot. It's perfect beach break. Waves come in. All our storms are wind generated, so it pushes all the water to one end of the lake and forms waves, and then the wind shifts back and the lake shifts back and get more waves. So depending on what end of the lake you're at, get waves.
What's your favorite part about surfing?
Being free. Just, you're out in the water, nobody else there. Well, I mean, there's other people there, but I mean, it's your thing. It's your wave. Nobody else is on it. You don't have to share it. Just alone time.
What made you decide to go back to college?
When I was getting ready to get out of the military, I didn't really have any. Like, I had the military training, but it didn't convert to the civilian world. Besides, like, construction worker, I could work a coal mine doing explosives. So that wasn't going to happen, and so I got back, and I really liked kind of like the management side of things, just from the leadership part of the military. So I came back to UB, and I got a degree in international business and world trade through geography. So that was not fully the management side that I was looking originally for. I changed degrees probably 4 or 5 times before I finally picked one.
Back in October, our former First Lady, Laura Bush, came and spoke on campus. I was given the rare opportunity to speak to her on the topic of the film.
One more student contest winner that I'd like to get to, and that is Bryan Murphy. Bryan is a freshman majoring in digital media, and he comes from Rockland County, New York.
I'm making a documentary about veterans who are going to college, and I was wondering what you think about our nation and how they can help veterans transition from military service to civilian life, and in particular, what role education should play in that.
Well, I think education is a very important role, and I think our veterans can use the GI Bill to go to college, which I think is really important. We've been working with a lot of veterans programs through the Bush Institute to help veterans find jobs when they return home. It's really important that veterans can get to work once they retire from the military, that they have a chance and a good job to go to. And so that's one of the ones one thing we'll be working with as well. But education's a very important part of it. There's also a great Troops to Teachers program that I supported when George was president. That is a U.S. military program that helps encourage returning troops when they retire to teach wherever they want to. They help them get jobs in their hometowns. But of course, they have to get their teacher certificate or the education that they would need to be able to become teachers. But they've been very successful, I think, where they've been, and some of them have who've managed big numbers of people in the military become principals as well. Thank you for your question.
Was your decision to join the military a good one for you?
It was a great decision for me, I think. It definitely built a lot of character. I got to travel all of Europe and see and do a lot of things. And like even my time in Iraq, it was a great experience for the most part, and I wouldn't take it back for the world.